Hi guys, welcome to the second video of LRDI 100 series. मैंने आपके कमेंट्स पढ़े, फीडबैक इम्प्लीमेंट करने की कोशिश की है. I hope the voice quality is better now. And today I am with a set which is a bit on the tougher side, but I like the set. Let's see कितना देर में होता है. When I say that it is on the tougher side, it looks tougher. I haven't solved it yet. So let's see कि कितने देर में होता है, क्या समझ आता है, क्या नहीं आता है. बाकी तो देखा जाएगा. Hmm. So there are 9 subjects. वैसे जैसे आपको दिखा रहा है, जितना छोटा आपको दिखा रहा है उतना ही छोटा ये एग्जैक्टली मेरे लिए भी है. सो मीन इट्स काइंड ऑफ बिकमिंग अ प्रॉब्लम फॉर मी टू सी इट, बट ठीक है. ZPS International, 9 subjects were taught during the day, 30 minutes from 8 to 1. So let's make it from 8 to 1, 8 to 8:30, 8:30 to 9, 9 to 9:30, 9:30 to 10, 10 to 10:30, 10:30 to 11, 11 to 11:30, 11:30 to 12, 12 से 12:30 और 12:30 to 1. ये मेरा बन गया टेबल. एंड देयर आर 9 टीचर्स, 9 सब्जेक्ट्स, 9 टीचर्स. डिस्टिंक्ट होंगे हर सब्जेक्ट के टीचर. ठीक है, समझ आ रहा है. तो ये मेरे को लग रहा है कुछ रूटीन वगैरह बनाने बोलेगा. These are 9 subjects. These are 9 teachers. So I'll write subjects here. I'll write teachers here. आह, ठीक है. हम्म तो अभी हम लोग क्या करेंगे, सबसे पहले हम लोग ना डायरेक्ट वाले जो ये है, ऑप डायरेक्ट वाले जो हिंट है उनको प्लग इन करेंगे. बट फर्स्ट आई राइट द नेम ऑफ द टीचर्स, ताकि थोड़ी आसानी हो जाए. सो इट्स चोपड़ा, शर्मा, पांडे, चोपड़ा, शर्मा, पांडे, गुप्ता, जोशी, दास. गुप्ता, जोशी, दास, घोष, खान सिंह. हम्म सो ये रहे सब्जेक्ट्स. अब मेरा एक आदत है, बिकॉज देयर 10 hints given here, आई राइट इट इन लाइन. एंड जैसे जैसे मेरा यूज होते जाएगा आई जस्ट कीप स्ट्राइकिंग इट ऑफ. सो ठीक है, लेट्स स्टडी नाउ. मिसेस गुप्ता's क्लास begins at 9:30 a.m. तो यहाँ पे आ गए गुप्ता जी. एंड इज नॉट इमीडिएटली प्रोसीडेड बाय प्रीसीडेड. अब इसके बाद बायो या फिजिक्स नहीं होगा यहाँ पे. ना इधर यहाँ पे बायो होगा, ना यहाँ पे फिजिक्स होगा. तो ये नंबर 1 मैंने यूज कर लिया. नंबर 2 is maths class begins at 8 a.m. So this becomes maths. And uh, Hindi ends at noon, so it begins at 11:30. Chalo, fair enough. Second used. Third, chemistry is taught by Mrs. Sharma. So this is chemistry is taught by Mrs. Sharma, which is held sometime after the break. Okay, so there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 slots यहाँ पे है 8 से 1 के बीच में. And there will be one slot of half an hour that will be a break. We got this hint. And since it's a break, it's somewhere uh, 10 10 से 11 के बीच होना चाहिए. If you put basic logic, तो एक बार के लिए मैं मान के चल रहा हूँ कि इसके बीच it will be between this, but let's see. Since it's not fully used, so I'll circle it because I know I have to come back to it. The fourth hint: Joshi's class start exactly 3.5 hours after the end of Mr. Singh's class. So 3.5 hours after the end. So let's say if the class is ending at 8:30, Singh's class is ending at 8:30, so Joshi's class will start at 12. ठीक है? And if Singh's class is ending at 9, Joshi's class will start at 12:30. So this will be Singh and this will be Joshi. We know it's the either case. So if Mr. Singh's class is it at 8, then Mr. or Mrs. Joshi's class will be at 12. Okay? Uh, Basically, there's a 4 hour gap, and neither of them teach physics. Okay, so neither Miss Joshi teaches physics, neither Singh teaches physics. Fair enough, and I've used it. Fifth, the geography period starts exactly 1 hour. Uh, I don't have an idea of this, but neither of them is taken by Chopra or Khan. So geography is not taken by Chopra, neither geography is taken by Khan. I have not used it fully, so I'll circle it. There are exactly 3 periods between the English and physics period. Okay, we'll come to it. The biology period is neither immediately preceding nor following the Hindi. We'll come to it. There are exactly 5 periods between Mrs. Chopra and Mrs. Joshi's class. Now, this is a good hint because we have some information related to Mrs. Joshi. So, there are 5 classes in between Mrs. Joshi and Mrs. Chopra. So, if Joshi is here, so Chopra will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chopra will be here. And if Joshi is here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chopra should be here, which is not possible because Gupta is already there. So we have got the location of Joshi, we have got the location of Chopra, and we have also got the location of Singh. Is there any other clue here? No. So number 8 number clue has done a lot of good for us. Mrs. Khan's class end at 9 a.m. Wow. So we have Khan, and the recess is immediately after geography. So I think geography should be somewhere here, probably here, but but I won't assume anything for now. ठीक है? Okay, geography cannot be above. And see, these are the 4 classes that are definitely happening till 10 a.m. So the first instance of break that is possible is from 10 to 10:30, and geography and the recess is immediately after the geography class. So Gupta could possibly be teaching geography, no one knows. So I even cannot assume this as well. Okay, let's go forward. Biology class is after Mrs. Joshi's class. So again, this is biology. So I've used 9 hint half, 10 fully. I did not go to 6th and 7th. Let's go. 6. There are exactly 3 periods between English and physics. So let's say I'll use a different color for this. Let's say English is here. So 1, 2, 3. Physics should be here. ठीक है? If or vice versa. Since physics cannot be here, it has to be English. And there are 3 periods in between, so this is physics. Gupta cannot be English or physics. Why? Because if it is here, then it will coincide with Hindi. At 10 and 10:30, if this is English, 1, 2, 3, this goes to physics. But I think it's given. Joshi ji does not teach us physics. So now it can be a reverse case, however, that this is physics and this is English. Hmm. There are exactly 3 periods between physics period and English period. Chalo, theek hai. So we have used this. Now let's go to seventh. The biology period is neither immediately preceded nor immediately followed by Hindi. So that is taken care of. That is fine. So that I don't know why they have given this, but okay, this is also taken care. Let's go to three. Three we have not fully utilized. Chemistry is taught by Mrs. Sharma, which is held sometime after the break. So chemistry will be in the lower end, and Sharma cannot be this. Sharma cannot be this. So Sharma, if recess is here, then Sharma can be this. If recess is here, Sharma can be this. So Sharma will be either of the two. I hope it's clear. Uh, because why Sharma can't be these? Because Sharma is teaching chemistry, so she cannot be either Hindi or biology. I think we have used this hint with to the entirety. Mm, 5. The geography period starts exactly 1 hour after the English period. So let's say this cannot be English because this one cannot be English because geography needs to start 1 hour after exactly that. So this case gets eliminated. ठीक है? Now if this is English, then 1 hour exactly after that is geography. But we were given something related to geography and recess. The recess immediately after the geography class. This could be possible. This can be possible. ठीक है? So if English is here, physics is here, geography is here. Now here we cannot have English because if we have English here, then 1 hour later Hindi starts. So it can be physics. And if we have English here, then we need to have geography here. And just after that is the recess. Okay, okay. So we have used this hint as well. Let's go to the ninth hint. Mrs. Khan's and the recess is immediately after geography. Okay. So if this is recess, then this nice. So see what happens. Let's say if I take this case where this is English, this is geography, then this needs to be recess and this needs to be physics. But then Mrs. Sharma is not getting a place anywhere else. So this case is not possible. This case is not possible, right? So the only possible case is this, where this is English, this is geography, this is physics, this is Sharma, with chemistry, this is a recess, ठीक है. We have Sanskrit left and we have Sanskrit and histories left. So we can't match Sanskrit and history. So it will be either Sans by history and this will be either history by Sanskrit. And in terms of teacher, there are 3 teachers who are still left. We cannot get any information regarding them, so we'll just put annotations for them as well. Pandey ma'am is left. Das ma'am is left, and I think Ghosh, yeah, Ghosh ma'am. So PDGH. This is the table that I am getting after exhausting all the stuff that has been given. So what I'll do is I'll go to the questions and see if we can solve something out of this or not. And if we have done it right or not, we'll get to know. So, okay, so let's go to the questions. Hmm. Oh, if the average score of Mrs. Chopra's class is more than the average scores of Mrs. Singh's class, then which of the following Mrs. Chopra taught? See, Chopra, we did not have a clarification as to what she taught. So, if the Chopra class average is more than Singh, Mr. Singh's 60. So, more than 60 is 65 history, and Chopra can teach history. So, that's it. Sanskrit is 50, which is not possible. I think we got the set right. That is why the first question is absolutely right, and I think you saw we made it right. Nice. The second question. So the second question is if the average score of English class is the mean of the average score of Sharma's physics class. No, I think the full question is not visible. So if the average score of physics class is the mean of the average scores of Mrs. Sharma's class and physics class. So Mrs. Sharma is teaching chemistry. Average is 95 and physics class is being taken by I don't know. If score of English is taken by Khan. So Khan ma'am has an average of 75, so into 2 is 150. And Sharma's average is I think 95, so 150 के लिए 55 is there. And 55 is Mrs. Ghosh. So English is being taught by Mrs. Ghosh. Is it possible? Is it possible? Wait, what was the question? Then who teaches English? I think we have got who teaches English. English is taught by Mrs. Ek second. Did we do something wrong? Did we do something wrong? Mm, okay. The blue one I'll have to recheck because I think that is where problem could have happened. The rest I think I was solving good enough only. Hmm. So, mm, okay, Mrs. Gupta class begins at 9:30 a.m. ठीक है. Mathematics begins at 8 and Hindi ends at noon. ठीक है. Chemistry taught by which is held sometime after the break, which is taken care of. 1 second. 1 second. English and physics. Mrs. Chopra or Mrs. Khan does not take English. Okay, I see where I went wrong. I'm sorry, guys. So that is why one should not mark anything without confidence, without reading this properly. So I'll just redo it because I know I am mistaken. I'll read from the third point. Third point is chemistry is taught by Mrs. Sharma and it's something. Mrs. Joshi's class start exactly 3.5 after the end. So this is right. Geography starts exactly one after English. So Chopra and Khan does not take geography and English. And I think this is what I exactly miss. So we cannot have geography here. We cannot have English here, geography here, and English here. ठीक है? Fair enough. Hmm. There are exactly 3 periods between English and physics. So 3 periods between English and physics. So let's say if physics is here, one, two, three, it has to be English, but this is not possible because then there's no space for geography. So this goes. Hmm. We cannot have English here. We cannot have English here or physics here. Let's say if we have English here, one, two, three, four. Again, this does not look the exactly 3 periods between English and physics. So just a second. I think I missed something. The geography period starts exactly 1 hour before the English class. Ah, 1 hour before. That is it. That is it. I think 1 hour after I took such a fool I am. Please read very carefully, please. The geography period starts. So let's again read over it. There are exactly 3 periods between English and physics. So uh, if English is here, one, two, three, it has to be physics or vice versa. If English is here, one, two, three, this is physics or vice versa. We cannot have English or physics here because then after 3 it will collide with Hindi. And if we have English here, one, two, three, physics. Joshi ji does not teach us physics. And we cannot have English here. Okay, if this is, what if this is English and this is physics? Is this a possibility? Let's see why or why not. So it says that the geography starts exactly 1 hour before English. So if English is here, geography will be here, and immediately after geography there is a recess, which is not possible. So English cannot be here, and hence physics, and hence physics cannot be here. I hope I am clear. So okay, s- since geography cannot be here, ठीक है, and geography is the recess is just after geography. Okay, I forgot to mention Sharma has to be here somewhere around the two. So let's take a case. If we have English here, which is not possible, English and physics both are not possible here because it's Chopra. So this case goes anyways. ठीक है? And they say geography class is exactly 1 hour before English. So again, This has to be English. 1, 2, 3. Physics, geography, recess, chemistry, Sharma. Oh, damn, math. Oh, and we don't have anything about stats and history. Stats and history. And here the same P D Ghosh. P D Ghosh. P D Ghosh. Took me so much time and I'm really frustrated about this. This shit should not have taken that much time. So let's again see the question. If the average of the score of English class is the mean of Mrs. Sharma in physics class. English class the average score is the mean of average scores of Sharma and physics. So physics is being taken by Mrs. Khan, which is 75, and physics and Mrs. Sharma takes chemistry, which is 95. 95, 75, 160 divided by 2, 80. If the average score of, no, sorry, 170 divided by 2, 85. So if the average score English is being taught by Mrs. Das at 85. So Das can be English as we see here. If we see here, Das can be English. Oh, that's a relief. So I think we have done the table right, and this is it. It took me a lot of time. I would say this set was moderate. If this could have been, if this had come in the exam, you should have taken this set in the second or third priority, second priority, because it was pretty straightforward. But all you need to do is to hear, or sorry, is to read everything given here very carefully and put it carefully. But I hope this video was helpful. I hope you solved this set and I hope you got to learn something from it. I also got a bit of learnings, obviously, as you saw that I did it wrong. So thank you so much for watching the video, guys. I know you are not here till the end. In case any of you are, please comment below and just say anything. The video was fine. Thank you. It wasn't fine. Anything. I'll be more than happy. Hope your CAT preparation is going well, and thank you so much for being here. Have a really good day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.